Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So my name is Novara. So today I would like to present about the background of Toyota. Toyota Motor Corporation is a Japanese parent company of the Toyota Group. Founded in 1937, is a leading global automotive manufacturer known for its innovative vehicles and production techniques. It became the largest manufacturer in the world for the first time in 2008, surpassing General Motors. Many of its about 100 subsidiaries 1,000 subsidiaries, companies, and affiliates are involved in the production of automobiles, automobile parts, and commercial and industrial vehicles. Headquarters are located in Toyota City, an industrial city east of Nagoya, Japan. Today, Toyota has assembly plants and distributes in many countries. Toyota has improved year by year because of the technology. The company is experienced significant growth well into the 21st century with its innovations such as its luxury brand, Lexus, and the first mass-produced hybrid power vehicle in the world at the price. So for the next is aggregate planning. Aggregate planning is a multifaceted procedure that spans several organizational and functional domains. Planning and coordinating a number of different aspects is accurate, including human resources, purchasing raw materials, financial planning, operation, engineering, marketing, and distribution. Aligning production capacity and other resources with the anticipated demand is the primary goal of aggregate planning, which aims to effectively meet client expectations. Like many other manufacturing organizations, Toyota relies heavily on aggregate planning as part of its operation strategy. Toyota uses aggregate planning to maintain resource efficiency while satisfying customer demands by balancing supply and demand across all of its production plants. This strategy approach allows Toyota to maintain high productivity and customer satisfaction while managing inventory, labor costs, and production schedule.
Next, I will explain about the related theories. Sales and Operation Planning, or S&OP, is an integrated business management process that helps align production and supply chain operations with demand forecasts. It ensures that the company's operational plans are aligned with its business goals, encompassing demand planning, supply planning, inventory management, and financial integration. The key benefits of S&OP include improved forecast accuracy, better resource allocation, enhanced customer service levels, and reduced inventory costs. There are two aggregate planning options. Capacity options involve adjusting the production capacity to meet demand. This includes hiring and layoff, overtime, part-time workers, inventories, and subcontracting. On the other hand, demand options involve influencing customer demand to match production capacity. This includes pricing, promotions, back orders, and new demand. There are three types of aggregate planning strategies. First, level strategy. The level strategy maintains a constant production rate and workforce level over the planning period. The production rate remains stable while inventory level fluctuates to absorb variation in demand. This strategy is suitable for products with consistent demand. Advantages include stable workforce and easier production management. However, it can lead to a high inventory cost and potential stock-up or excess inventory. Next, chase strategy. The chase strategy adjusts production rates and workforce levels to match demand fluctuations. Product rates vary to align with demand, and workforce levels increase or decrease as needed. This strategy is suitable for products with highly variable demand. Advantages are reduced waste and lower inventory costs, while disadvantages include high costs from frequent hiring and layoff and potential workforce moral issues. Lastly, hybrid strategy. The hybrid strategy combines elements of both level and chase strategy. It uses a baseline level of production with adjustment to match demand, employing overtime, part-time workers, or subcontracting as needed. This strategy balances stability and flexibility, reducing extreme fluctuations in inventory and workforce. However, it can be complex to manage and still incur some inventory and hiring costs. Next, methods for aggregate planning. Graphical methods use visual tools like graph to map out demand and capacity. This process involves plotting demand forecasts over the planning horizon and overlaying production capacity and inventory levels. The main benefit of graphical methods is that they are easy to understand and communicate, providing a visual representation that helps identify gaps and surplus. Mathematical techniques use model to optimize production plan. Common models include linear programming and transportation methods. Linear programming formulates the aggregate planning problem and a set of linear equations and solve for optimal production levels, workforce size, and inventory levels. While transportation methods is a type of linear programming that finds the most cost-efficient way to distribute production over various periods. The benefits of mathematical techniques include providing optimal solutions based on cost minimization and handling complex planning scenarios with multiple variables.
Now I will present an example application and calculation of aggregate planning. We have just learned about the trade strategy, level strategy, and transportation method. I will now apply this strategy to the case of Toyota, showing how Toyota can meet its forecasted demand while minimizing costs. The first strategy is the level strategy with stock up. This plan involves Toyota maintaining a constant production rate equal to the average monthly demand. In the table, we can see that the production rate is constant at 600 units every month. How do we get the 600 units? We need to find the average monthly demand first by dividing the total demand over 8 months by 8. For the inventory column, we can calculate the inventory units by subtracting the demand unit from the production unit. After completing the table, we can proceed to calculate the cost. To determine the production cost, sum out the production units over the 8 months and then multiply by 200 ringgit, which is the cost of the production per unit as indicated on the left side of the slide. Repeat this process, we can get to calculate the inventory holding cost and stock up cost. Finally, we can calculate the total cost of this strategy by adding all of the cost we get just now. The total cost of this strategy is 1,440,000 ringgit. Now, let's see the second type of level strategy, which involves the overtime. In this case, Toyota will constantly produce 500 units every month, and it also allows a maximum of 40% overtime to meet demand that exceeds its daily rate, which is 500 units per month. Firstly, we need to know the maximum number of units that can be produced by overtime workers. The calculation is shown in the outside, which is a maximum of 200 units per month that can be produced by the overtime worker. This means that if production falls short of meeting demands by more than 200 units, there will be a stock-up situation similar to what happened in May. Next, we can calculate the production, overtime, inventory holding, and stock-up costs by using the same method in the previous example. For this strategy, the total cost is 1,250,000 ringgit. Next, the last type of level strategy is the level strategy with subcontracting. In this strategy, Toyota will use subcontractor to handle any demand that exceeds its daily rate, so there will be no stock out for this strategy. The calculation of all costs is the same as in previous example, so I will state it. The total cost of this strategy is 1,260,000 ringgit. Next, the trade strategy, which is the opposite of the level strategy. The production level of this strategy are flexibly adjusted to closely match demand. Under this strategy, Toyota produces the exact quantity demand each month. To calculate the production chain, we compare the current month production unit with those of the previous month to determine whether hiring or layoffs are necessary. If the current month production exceeds that of the previous month, additional hiring may be required. Conversely, if the current month production is less than that of the previous month, layoff may be necessary. By adding the production cost, higher cost, and layoff cost, we can know the total cost of this strategy amounts to 1,075,000 ringgit. After calculating the total cost of each strategy, Toyota can now decide which strategy to choose. Clearly, the trade strategy is the most suitable option as it has the lowest cost compared to the others. By adopting the trade strategy, Toyota can effectively manage production costs while meeting fluctuating customer demand in a cost-efficient manner. This concludes how Toyota optimizes its aggregate planning to ensure efficient operation and cost effectiveness. Next, I will pass to Abeng to expand the calculation of the transportation method.
Transportation method. So Toyota can apply transportation method to determine the most effective way to allocate product resource and meet demand over multiple periods. Toyota need to balance supply and demand over 3 period and determine the minimum cost plan. And beside that, we have a table. Then the table got all the information like demand and capacity and other costs. So first, we're gonna put all the information in the table, beginning inventory, regular time, overtime, subcontract time, all the costs. And then we can see that period 1 got 0 ringgit because in the first month we got no holding cost. So the holding cost will be 0. But when we come to the second period, second month, become 60 ringgit because we got the inventory holding cost, all the capacity available, and all the total demand. So last, we're gonna look at all the resources with the most cheaper alternative to save cost. We're gonna make sure that all the number is matched with the total demand of 3 period and all the capacity available. In this case, the number already being fulfilled, but I will explain it one by one. So first, this is our beginning inventory 100, and the capacity available also is 100. And then the total demand of period 1 is 550. If we compare to the 3 capacity, the regular time, overtime, and subcontracted, the regular time is the most cheaper one to fulfill the demand. So we're gonna put 550 minus 100, which means the answer is 450 in regular time. And the capacity available for regular time in period 1 is 500, which means we lack of 50 capacity. So we're gonna put 50 in the beside one because this is the second cheaper alternative if we compare to the period 3. Next, we're gonna calculate all the costs. So for the period 1, this is for the period 1, the total cost is 90,000. And then for the period 2, we're gonna calculate all the information. So for the period 2, the total cost is 171,000. Then next, we're gonna calculate last, which is the period 3. We're gonna put all the information. And then for the period 3, the total cost is 202,800. So we're gonna total all the costs for period 1, period 2, and period 3. So the total cost will be 463,800. Next, we're gonna move to the discussion. I will pass to my teammate to expand for the discussion. Thank you.
Welcome, my name is Putri, and today we will explore how Toyota uses aggregate planning to align long-term production with market demand. By integrating sales and operation planning, or S&OP, Toyota effectively balances production level with market requirement. First of all, Toyota starts with advanced demand forecasting, using techniques like time series analysis and causal model. This helps predict future sales based on historical data and market trends, allowing for precise adjustment in production schedule. Next, the monthly allocation process also determines how many vehicles each dealer will receive. This proactive approach helps Toyota control distribution, aligning with production targets and reducing inventory costs. And integral to this is the Toyota production system just-in-time principle, which ensures production matches demand precisely, reducing waste and minimizing overproduction. Toyota also faces challenges like fluctuating demand and supply chain disruption. Despite this, their just-in-time demand-driven approach remains a key competitive advantage, ensuring efficient and high-quality manufacturing. During crises like 2022 semiconductor shortage, Toyota's flexibility is very crucial. They adjust production rate to match decreased demand and plan to increase workforce level once issues are resolved. Toyota also uses a mix of permanent and temporary workers to adjust capacity. This strategy mentioned will avoid layoff and allow quick scaling of production in response to demands. Periodic capacity reviews also calculate the operational limit for each product, ensuring that capacity data is updated regularly, and this will help Toyota to make informed strategic decisions. Key lessons from Toyota production system include eliminating waste and aligning production with market demand. Advanced forecasting and centralized product allocation ensure better inventory management. Next, operational agility is supported by regular capacity assessment and a strategic mix of workers. This allows Toyota to quickly adapt to demand fluctuation and supply chain disruption. In summary, Toyota's aggregate planning integrates advanced forecasting, strategic allocation, TIT principle, capacity reviews, and a flexible workforce strategy. This alignment minimizes waste, reduces cost, and enhances customer satisfaction, maintaining Toyota's competitive edge.
So, in conclusion, Toyota's aggregate planning strategy illustrates a balanced approach to operational management, emphasizing the importance of proactive forecasting, efficient resource allocation, and adaptive production methods. By leveraging this strategy, Toyota continues to set industry standards for reliability, quality, and customer satisfaction, reinforcing its position as a global leader in the automotive sector. As a manufacturing as manufacturing landscape involve the lesson from Toyota's aggregate planning approach serve as valuable insight for business aiming to achieve operational excellence in dynamic and competitive marketing. Thank you.